We are working for you to provide information you need to choose Nashville's next mayor.
News 4 asked the leading mayoral candidates for a yes or no answer to 10 pressing questions, and then we invited them to explain.
Tonight, do you feel the Nashville sales tax should be raised? Here's News 4's Nancy Amons.
So you're in the store, you pick out something you want. It's always kind of a shock when you get to the cash register and you look at the sales tax. $6.99 for the CD, 65-cent sales tax. In Nashville, the sales tax rate is 9.25%.
In May 2018, voters said no to a plan to increase the sales tax. It would have funded a $1 billion mass transit system. So we asked the 4 leading candidates running today, do you feel the Nashville sales tax should be raised? David Briley said no. John Ray Clemens said no. John Cooper said no. Carol Swain said no.
I think we've seen a lot of growth in Nashville, and we need to focus on taking that, the benefits of that, and making sure we're out addressing the concerns that our neighbors have, that our neighborhoods have about the city's prosperity. But I don't think we'll need to raise the sales tax to do any of that.
We need to be looking for new efficiencies in government, looking where we can collect revenue from large corporations and redirecting current revenues being generated in our city before we ever get to the point where we increase the sales tax.
Metro does have other sources of revenue, though, that it needs to go get. And it needs to pull back some money from the tourist and development space, which does collect sales taxes downtown just for tourism and development. And we need to reclaim some of that money for the general public.
So there's no reason to raise the sales tax when we have plenty of revenue. We need a mayor that will order the forensic audits and find out where the waste is and is strong enough to cut the waste.
Tomorrow, you'll hear our candidates answer the question, would you support a light rail public transit system? I'm Nancy Amons, News 4.
Thank you, Nancy. Early voting for the August 1st election starts this week. You can cast your vote at the Howard Office Building downtown starting on Friday. The rest of the early voting locations open next Friday, July 19th. Early voting runs until July 27th.